like how tight it is.
How do you make it go this way?
That, like that.
Oh, I mean that. I'm sorry, my OCD is like it's not right, but it's.
You want to?
See what? There we go.
Oh, it's wonky. Let's find out why it's wonky.
That's it. There we go.
There we go.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah?
Yep.
We're playing mimes. Do we have somebody in the penalty box? Oh, I see. It's on our side. Is good.
You can't. I actually looked up the rules in the team manual, and he's not allowed in the penalty box.
We should get in trouble for it.
Yeah, he's not allowed in there.
Maybe at the ice cut. Oh yeah, we could tell her. It's so loud in here. I'm not sure if anyone can even hear me. Okay, starting the first game, second game, we're playing Foothills. Got Paxton on the face-off. He's out there with Clarky and Liam. Maddock and Jackson on defense. Foothills takes a shot. Great save by Strombeck. Puck goes down behind the MHC net. Heskey's going to come out with it, trying to send it up and out. Liam gets a little bit, pushes it into the neutral zone. Paxton on the chase. Foothills takes a shot from the blue line, goes right off of Stromby's pads. I think they tried to take down Mason back behind the net, but he bounced off of him. Clarky along the boards. Clarky taking it around, sends it up in the air, and it's out of play. All right, looks like they Cruz on the face-off. They get behind the net by Mason. We got Smalls taking the puck through. Great deking. Good job trying to stay off sides, but it looks like we were just barely off. The peanut gallery believes that we were on sides. All right. Cruz on the face-off. He's got Brownie and Levi on wings. Looks like Tate and Mason on defense. Cruz ties up the other center. So he'll bring it back, using the boards and send it up into the neutral zone. It's picked up by Levi. Brownie in the fray there. Mason trying to push it forward. Cruz out in front. He's out in front. He takes a shot. He's off the goalie. Ooh, that was a good shot. Cruz in the neutral zone again. He's got Levi on the chase. Foothills bring it into the MHC zone. Boys are harassing behind the net. Good job by Tate, knocking it away. Tate's trying to bring it through. He's going to do a shift change. We have fresh legs coming out. Looks like McClintock's out there with Paxton. Twice is out there now. He tries to send it up to Paxton. Paxton brings it through the neutral zone. He's out there with Dino. Paxton takes a shot. Oh! All right. Score is 1-0 MHC, 12:52 left in the first. I'm pretty sure it's going to be adult apple cider. Smells good. I told you. You're right. We have Paxton on the face-off. Puck comes down into the MHC zone. Not behind. Puck's bouncing around. It's loose. I'm not sure what happened there. I felt like Strom got tied up, couldn't get back in. Thank you. This is delicious. First. All right. It's 1-1. 12:37 left in the first. Oh, this guy. First threat would be like that. All right. Mason brings it down the line. Great hit by Mason. That's making the ESPN highlight reel. Boys in the center ice trying to get the puck free. It's picked up by Heskey. Heskey's going to dump it into the Foothills zone. Cruz going in after it, trying to break up the play. Puck's loose in front. Clarky trying to chase him down. Mason's there. Foothills bring it into the MHC zone, picked up by Mason. Mason trying to knock it free. He does. Should be an icing call. Nope, no icing. Trent down behind the net, waiting for some bodies to come out. He's got Liam going in to help. Paxton going in. Liam chasing down the Foothills player. He's trying to bring it all the way through. They pass it forward. They can't connect. Goes into the MHC zone, but picked up by Foothills. Great job by Billy clearing it out. That goes into the neutral zone. Paxton's on the chase. Paxton with the puck. He's going to send it into the corner. Clarky going in. Billy going into the corner. Foothills using the boards to send it all the way around, but it's picked up by Clarky in center ice. Clarky tried to send a long pass up to Paxton. Goes into the Foothills zone. Boys are trying to get control. We got Levi out there. Levi's trying to tie up their players. Heskey's there. Good job by Heskey, tying them up. Good Billy. Levi in center ice up to Brownie. Brownie in the neutral zone. Puck goes down into the MHC zone. Boys are trying to chase him down. Clarky gets a hold of the puck. Clarky bringing it all the way through. Gets knocked away by Foothills. Foothills sends it into the neutral zone. It's going to get picked up by Hammer. Hammer sends it forward. Gets picked up by Foothills. Browning's going into challenge. Mason's there. Oh, it goes off of one of the Foothills players. Stromby's able to push it into the corner. Maddock along the board, sends it into the neutral zone. It's a good birthday. Goes off the goalie's heads. Paxson in the corner. Brownie battling. Comes into the neutral zone, picked up by the Flyers. They bring it into the MHC zone. It's grabbed by Billy. He's going to take it back behind the net. Great pass by Billy up to Dino. Big hit on Paxson. He's just going to jump right up. Billy behind our net. Paxson going in to help. Dino going in to help. Billy trying to get the puck free. They take a shot, goes off of Stromby's pads. The boys are able to send it into the neutral zone, forcing Foothills to regroup. Shot taken, pushed away by their Foothills goalie. Foothills gets a hold of the puck. They send it through the neutral zone. Tic-tac-toeing up the ice. Good job by Tate. Nice job with the defense. Clarky's got the puck. He's bringing it all the way through. We got fresh legs coming off the bench. Liam there along the boards. Foothills back in the MHC zone. Tate does a great job pushing him into the corner. Good job by the boys clearing it out of the crease, and it looks like the net came off. So we have a whistle. 7:50 left in the first. Cheers. All right. Clarky on the draw, pushes it through. It's a foot race. Going down into the Flyer zone. Clarky's on the chase. Great job using his butt. Send him into the boards. Foothills comes out with it. They're bringing it down. It's a 2-on-2. Nice job tying him up by Levi. Jackson down in the corner. Puck goes in front. Great block by Maddock. Great block to goal there. Levi along the boards gets it into the neutral zone. Picked up Liam. Liam's going to do a dump and run. New legs coming out. All right, we have a battle in the neutral zone. Clarky there. Brownie going in to help. Good block by Dino. We were offsides. I think. What was that? What is that? Too many men? Them or us? All right, we're going on a power play. It's Flyers taking a penalty for too many men on the ice. 6:45 left in the first. Paxton on the face-off. Paxton pushes it forward. It gets grabbed by the Flyers. They're going to try and use the boards and send it out. Boys keep it in. Paxton on the boards, taking a look, trying to find an open player. Back and forth with Liam. Flyers come out with it. They're going up against Billy and Heskey. Heskey back behind the net. Paxton has the puck. Trying to bring it through. He's got Liam with him. And Clark. Paxton back behind the net. We got Liam out in front. Job by Billy keeping it in. Billy takes a shot, goes off a body. Clarky's there. Clarky's going to try and take a shot. Goes wide. Heskey keeps it in. He's going to send it back behind the net. Liam's going to go in after the corner. And Foothills ices the puck. We got 1 minute left of 5-on-4 hockey. Power play. Billy brings the puck through. Nice backhand to Clarky. Clarky takes a great shot from the blue line, but it's gloved by their goalie. .45 seconds left in our power play. It's like Levi's taking a draw. Sends it back. Mason picks it up. Looks like he gets past our defenders. He's going to go back down into the MHC zone. Tape behind the net. Looking to make the play. Tape trying to get it up to Clarky. Foothills is going to ice it again, send it back behind our net. Mason along the board. Levi picks up the puck. He's bringing it through. They're going to push him along the boards. Boards are going in after it. Smith there in the neutral zone. Levi sends it into the Foothills zone. Boys along the boards. And that's the end of the 5-on-4. We're back to 5-on-5. Brownie in the corner battling it out. With Clintock going in to help. That should be an icing on Foothills. So he should be taking the face off in the Foothills zone. Paxton on the face-off, wins it back to Maddock. Maddock takes a nice low shot from the blue line. Goes off the goalie's pads. Foothills are able to get a hold of it. Job by Billy in the neutral zone. Puck goes down into the MHC zone. Maddox sending it up, trying to get it to Clarky. Clarky along the boards. Paxton going in to help. Puck squeaks out, picked up by Maddox. Maddox does a great move, sending them away. Maddox does a nice centering pass up to Paxton. Dino gets it into the Flyers zone. Flyers trying to knock it out. We keep it in. Wow, their goalie came all the way out. That's a bold move. Boys do a good job tying up the Flyers skater, keeping it in the neutral zone. Dino. Sent to Dino. Dino takes a shot, goes off the goalie's pads and into the corner. Corky tries to send a backhand in. Dino sends a nice pass out in front. We didn't have anybody there. Fiddle's bringing it through. Maddock in the MHC zone. Using the board to send it up and around. That goes into the Flyer zone, and they're going to cover it up. Paxton on the draw. Ties up the other center. Gets it back to Heskett. Foothills come through with it. They bring it into the MHC zone. Boys are trying to knock it away. Great job by Strombeck blocking that one. Bryce gets hold of the puck. He's got Levi with him. He's going all the way in. He's going to take a shot, and that's gloved by the goalie. All right, we got Clarkie on the draw. He pushes it forward. Brownie going around after it. Flyers trying to get it out of their zone. Heskett like a gnat, just can't get it out. Nice job. They send it into the corner. Brownie's going to go in after it. Brownie doesn't have seven passes. Liam takes it. Ooh, it looks like it went in. It looks like it went off the goalie. That goes down into the MHC zone. Foothills comes out with it. They can't connect. Another shot by Foothills. We got lucky there. They weren't able to make the pass, and the puck went down into the corner. Boys send it into the neutral zone, forcing Foothills to regroup. Mason back behind the net, up to Brownie. Brownie in the center ice. Foothills gets a hold of it again. They bring it into the MHC zone. They take a shot, goes off of bodies. Tate along the boards, trying to get up. Trent brings it down. It's going to be a one-on-one. Trent back behind the net. Get front. Takes a shot, just goes fairly wide. Comes out. Swall's in the corner. You got Levi going in to help. Puck comes out, goes into the neutral zone. Swall gets a hold of it. Sends it up to Levi. Billy's got the puck. He's bringing it through. Nice shot. Nice pass up to Dino. Dino does a great centering pass. Nobody was there. Foothill passes it up and out. They drive it into the MHC zone. Nothing's trying to stay on them. They take a shot, and Strombeck's going to cover it up. We have 20 seconds left in the first period. All right, we got Cruz back out. I think he had a gate malfunction. Foothill sends it into the corner. Brownie trying to send it up and out. Maddox going to ice the puck. 8 seconds left in the first. Yep. Maybe we got Cruz on the draw with Bryce and Brownie, B&B. So it goes back behind our net. Maddox going in after it. We got 3 seconds left. And that's the end of the first. We are tied up 1-1 with Foothills. Does it have the
It's
really good. Yeah, that much of
the cider. And I was like,
no. It's good. Love it. Really. Mm. Oh, you blew a blade. Oh, glad you went and saw Glenn today. That's Kevin. All right, here we go. Starting the second period. Tied up 1-1 with the Flyers. Probably this too, though. You got Liam doing captain things, making sure the door's shut. Cruz on the draw, sends it back. Flyers hand pass it into our zone. They take a shot, goes high and into the netting. Cruz on the faceoff. Sends it over. It gets picked up by the Flyers. They take a shot. And that's grabbed by Strombeck. Looks like they're steaming. Cruz sends it into the corner. Oh, Liam. And I think that was the play. Trent brings it all the way in. He's going to take a shot. And it's stopped by their goalie. I think they planned that one. I think they planned that. All right. Cruz on the draw. Liam and Clarkie. We got Jackson and Maddock on defense. Cruz wins it back, gets it back to Maddock. Maddock pushes it over to Clarkie. Clarkie sends it up on the other side. Cruz back to defense. Shot taken by the defense. Bouncing puck. Foothills come up with it. Good job by Maddock breaking up that play. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Clarkie's going to pick it up. He takes a shot. Just goes high. Clarkie in the corner. Nice shot to Liam in the middle. Liam centers the pass. Cruz takes a shot. Goes off the goalie pad. Cruz along the boards. Maddox keeps it in. Oh, it comes out. He's trying to get control of the puck. Good job by the boys. He's totally scrambling up the play there. They come in, they take a shot, it goes wide. Jackson out there now. Looks like Hess gets back behind the net. He's bringing it all the way through, sends it into the neutral zone. I'm not sure if that was icing, but it was an icing whistle. 13:25 left in the second period. We're still tied up 1-1. Jackson on the faceoff. He's out there with Levi and Brownie. Brownie along the boards. Ball going in to help. Jackson staying back, waiting for the puck to come loose. His patience pays off. He sends it into the middle to Levi. Levi up through the neutral zone. He's got Brownie with him. It gets grabbed by Foothills. They're going to bring it into the MHC zone. They try to send it in front of our net, but the boys are doing a good job keeping them into the corner. Mason's holding them down. Paxton's going in to help. Paxton gets the puck loose. He's got Brownie and Levi with him. Paxton into the corner. Brownie in front of the net. Levi in front of the net. Shot. Goal. Yes. You get a goal. And you get a goal. Yay. All right. 2-1. Florida, or excuse me, MNC. He technically had 5, but they didn't give him the last one. No, they didn't even give it to us. We had 9 goals and they only gave us 8. Yeah. Cruz in the neutral zone. You got Billy battling. Shot taken. Great. Strong back. Covering up the puck. I'm going to make it go up. Better. Okay. All right. Puck is in the neutral zone. Cruz on the chase. Bryce is there. Matic along the boards. Foothills come through with it. They take a shot, and that's easily grabbed by Strombeck. 2-1 MHC with 11:48 left in the second. And Paxton on the face-off and sends it back to Matic. Matic uses the board to send it up and out. It goes into the neutral zone. Liam's putting pressure on him, sending them back behind their own nets. We have Paxton in the front. Puck comes loose. The boys are trying to get a hold of it. Foothills bring it into the MHC zone. Matic does a great job sending it right back out. Foothills gets a hold of it in their zone. They fling it into center ice. Matic up to Clarkey. Clarkey gets tripped. Is that a call? No call. Well, that was a trip. Foothills had a player hanging out back. Great job by Stromback. They take a shot, and he's going to be able to push it off his pads. Another shot by them goes wide. Another shot by them, and Strombeck makes it look easy. Just slides right out. Gloves the bus. Gloves the puck. Strombeck's doing a great job in net right now. And the boys are doing a good job pushing the Flyers into the corners and along the boards. Cruz on the draw. They take a shot. Looks like it went wide. Picked up by Brownie. Levi in the neutral zone. He's bringing it through. We got Cruz coming down. Levi up to Brownie. Brownie takes a shot. Puck's loose. They send it into the corner. Brownie along the boards trying to get the puck free. They're trying to chase him down, put pressure. They dump it into the MHC zone. Eskins there to pick it up. You got Cruz in the neutral zone. Gets knocked away by one of the Flyers players. Good job by the boys sending them into the corner. They're going to take another shot. Strombeck blocks that. It goes up in the air. Boys send it up and out. That should be an icing. Nope. It was a slow-moving puck. Nope, it is. Oh, the trickler. Trickling puck. I mean, he could have gotten it. Yeah. All right, 9:47 left in the second. 2-1, MHC. Paxton on the faceoff. I know. Paxton pushes it forward. It gets picked up by Foothills. They send it back behind our net. Billy battling along the boards. Got 2. Paxton going in to help. Paxton comes through with it. Tries to send it up. Paxton's got it. He's got Dino with him and Bryce. Paxton takes a shot. It goes off the goalie's pads. But those are going to send it right back out. State has a little ice snake bite, but he jumps right back up. Another shot taken by Foothills goes off of Strombeck's pads. Swell sends it up and through, goes into the Foothills zone. Paxton along the boards. Dino there to help. Billy does a nice no-look pass in the neutral zone. Foothills gets it into the MHC zone, but it goes into the corner. Oh boy, I think Bryce is going to get a penalty. Looks like Bryce is going to the box for roughing. So we are going to be on our first penalty kill. All right, looks like Clarkey on the face-off. Foothills gets a hold of it. Whoa, nice job by Heskett clearing out in front of the crease. Foothills keeps it in the MHC zone. Boys aren't allowing any shots taken. Foothills takes a shot. It's going to go wide. They send the pass, touch back to one of their defensemen. It gets past them. It goes into the neutral zone, so they've got to regroup. Clarkey chasing him down in the neutral zone. Trying to wear down the penalty kill. That goes right across the crease and down into the corner. We got 1:15 left of our penalty kill. Foothills in the corner of the MHC zone. They're looking for someone open. They send it into the slot, and Clarkey's going to clear that out, send it out, and we are going to ice the puck, try to wear down that penalty kill. Flyers in the MHC zone. Boys are doing a good job staying in tight, not allowing the Flyers to get many shots off. Brownie up to Clarkey. Clarkey's going to go in. Does a cool move. They knock it away. Clarkey along the boards. Forces them to send it back behind their own net. Foothills still trying to get a shot off. They're going to make it from the blue line. Puck comes off of Strombeck's pads, and the boys send it out. Great job by the boys preventing a goal there. 16 seconds left of our penalty kill. Cruz on the face-off. Pushes it down into the corner. Keeping Foothills along the board. They try to take a shot. They can't connect. Tate's on the chase. 4 seconds left before Bryce is going to be out of the penalty box. Brownie grabs the puck. Gets tripped up on the Foothills player. Ooh, still gets tripped up. Parents think there should be a tripping call. Boys battling along the blue line. Cruz along the boards. There's a nice move. Shot taken by Brownie. He's going to go back behind their nets. Levi along the boards. We got Paxton out. Dino tying him up. Paxton there. Levi trying to keep the puck in the zone. They get it out. Paxton's on the chase. We got Swalls and Mason back. Shot taken by them. Goes off of Swalls' pads. Puck's getting knocked around. Foothills brings it into MHC zone. Mason does a great job tying him up. Levi out in front. He's going to take the puck back behind the net. This is going to center and goal by Dino. It's Dino's fifth goal of the tournament. He's on fire. 3-1 MHC. I think the Flyers are a little surprised by the tenacity of MHC today. Cruz on the faceoff. He wins it back, sends it back to defense. Maddox does a nice long pass up to Clarkey. Clarkey's going to take a shot, goes off the goalie's pad. Liam's going to go after it. Cruz going in to help. Cruz in the corner. Cruz trying to take it back behind the net. They send it up and out, but it's grabbed by Billy in the neutral zone. Maddox trying to get control of the puck in the neutral zone. They get it into the Flyers. Flyers trying to bring the puck out. Cruz going in to harass. Liam going in to harass. Maddox there. Maddox going to take a shot. Liam takes the shot. Goalie leaves the puck loose. Flyers bringing the puck through the neutral zone. Great job by Clarkey breaking up that drive. He's trying to get the puck free. He gets a hold of it. He's going to bring it into their zone and take a shot, and it's grabbed by their goalie. 3-1. MHC, 4:10 left in the second. Click on the face-off. Picked up by Brownie. Brownie in the corner, getting a look, trying to find an open player. Foothills gets a hold of it. Picked up by Paxton. Paxton gets barreled over. Brownie there to pick it up. Brownie to Levi. Levi gets tripped up. It's loose in front. Parents want a tripping call. No call. Mason doing a good job breaking them up, but they send it into our zone. They take a shot, goes high. I think that went off of Landon. Brownie using the board to send it up and out. Smart idea. Letting some fresh legs come out. We got Cruz, Bryce, Zeno, Billy, and Tate. Flyers in the MHC zone. They take a shot. Good job. Looks like that went off of Billy's skates. Zeno along the board trying to get the puck free. Cruz going in to help. Tate's going to send it up and out, forcing them to have to regroup. Cruz picks it up, brings it into the zone. Shot taken by Cruz. Pulls off the goalie's pads. Dino's there. What comes out? It's picked up by a Flyers player. Billy racing to get back on sides. They take a shot. Goes high and into the corner. Race along the boards. Cruz going in to help. Billy doing a good job keeping them in the corner. They're having trouble getting the puck out. Tate's there to pick it up, and he's going to send it up into the netting. And that's a whistle. Nice. His hair is amazing. It's an amazing bullet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if that's yeah, it's gonna go. All right, Paxton on the face-off. Paxton sides up the other center. Starkey comes through with it. Passes it up to Liam. Liam along the boards gets it into the Foothills zone. Foothills trying to send it up and out. Paxton keeps it in the Foothills zone. Maddox pinches in, trying to keep the puck in. Let's get center in the puck in the neutral zone, trying to get it up to Paxton. Paxton gets tied up. Foothills sends it into the neutral zone, but it's quickly picked up by Jackson. Liam sends the puck up and out. So Liam went down. Their players were on top of him, and our boys tried to knock him out of the way. Let's go, Liam! Oh, Monica. Paging doctor. Paging doctor. Yeah, he's out. Oh. We happen to have the best medical care on this team. All right, there is no penalty, even though that was a head contact. So we're still 5-on-5 hockey. Foothills send it up into the MHC zone. Nice hit by Mason along the boards. Got Levi going in to help. Boys trying to get it out of the MHC zone. Puck goes into the MHC zone. It's quickly picked up by Tate. Tate's going to bring it back behind the net. Using the board to send it up and out. They're trying to get it over to Levi. Picked up by Brownie. Picked up by Cruz. Cruz bringing it in. He's going to bring it back behind. Straight pass on Cruz. Couldn't get a hold of it. Foothills brings it through. Not taken by them. It goes high. Great pressure by our boys. Cruz and Brownie send it into the neutral zone. Levi's going to chase it down. We got 10 seconds left in the period, and I don't know if we're going to have an ice cut. Levi battling it out. Mason does a good job clearing it out. 2 seconds left. And they're going to blow the whistle with 0.1 seconds left. Okay, looks like we're going to have an ice cut. No, are you playing? No? How's it going? Good. What's that? Hey, take it down. Yeah. I want to go say hi to Kate. Go.
Apparently not.
Okay, we're starting the third period. I'm sorry. I thought we have an ice cut. Puck down in the MHC zones, grabbed by Billy. Billy trying to get it up to Bryce. Foothills takes a shot, goes high and wide. Job by Maddock along the boards there. Paxton back behind there in our net. Paxton swings it up, trying to get it up to Dino. Got Cruz out there now. Maddock in the neutral zone, bringing it through. He's going to take a shot, goes wide. Puck's going to squirt right out into the neutral zone. Patty's going to pick it up. Ooh, jeez. Puck in the Foothill zone. Puck goes down into the MHC zone. Mason holds him up. So Cruz comes up with the puck. He's going to take a shot. It's going to send it down into the Foothill zone, and that's an icing call. All right, we have Paxton on the draw. Oh, it's fine. I'll go to the face. Bruce in the squad. Bruce did a great job breaking it up, sending it into the corner. Mason holding him up. Clarkey sends it into the neutral zone. Nice little push. Mason back behind the MHC net. We got Liam. Nice back pass by Liam. Sends it over to Mason. Mason does a little deeky deek. Mason trying to send the puck up and through. Foothill send it right back down to MHC. Eska trying to get it over to Paxton. Puck out in front. They take a shot. Goes off of Landon and into the corner. Boys are going to ice the puck. And we'll get some fresh legs out. Good.
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'll come see you after. Here's on the face off. Just pushing it forward, gets picked up by Foothills, and they take a shot. And that's grabbed by Strombeck. Cruz again, pushes it through. Foothills battling it out. Boys clear it out of the slot. Cruz and Dino trying to knock it free. Dino comes out with it, but he loses it in the neutral zone. Foothills sends it back into the corner. Billy's on the chase. Boys trying to get the puck free. It's gone back and forth across the crease. Bouncing puck. Strombeck sends it back behind the net. Swells tries to send it up and out. We're stuck in our zone. Bryce trying to get the puck free. Puck stays stuck in the MHC zone. They send it up to their point. They take a shot, bouncing puck. Strombeck sends it off of its pads into the corner. Dino does a great centering pass, trying to get it up to Cruz. Cruz is going to chase it down in the neutral zone. He's going to tie up their player. Billy's going to send a big pass along. We're going to get some fresh legs out. Paxton along the boards. Levi going in to help. Foothills come through with it. Shot taken by them. Great job by Strombeck using the stick hand. Paxton into the Flyer zone. He's on the ice. Good job using his body. Levi's going to come out with it. Foothills is going to bring it down into the MHC zone. Maddox trying to send it up and out. Brownie doing a good job tying up one of their players. Woo, we're just putting a lot of pressure on them. They're not able to take a lot of great shots. Maddox trying to use the board to send it up and out. We're getting stuck in our own zone again. Levi's trying to send it up and out. Chris comes off the bench with the puck. Gets picked up by one of their players. Stays on it. They bring it through. Boys doing a good job. Just keeping them away from Strombeck. That's going to be an icing. We should be taking the face-off in the MHC zone. Cruz on the face-off. Cruz wins it back to Mason. Mason sends it up and over, trying to get it to Clarkey. They tied him up. Liam on the chase. Clarkey on the chase. Boys staying in the neutral zone. Cruz trying to tie him up. They get it through. Shot taken. Goes off of Strombeck's pads. Cruz sends it up and out. Foothills keeps it in. Shot taken. Stopped by Strombeck. He's on fire. Still 3-1 MHC. 9:12 left in the third. Jackson on the face-off. Zeno comes through with it. Foothills comes into our zone. They take a shot. Gloved by Strombeck. Jackson on the face-off. Sends it back to Mason. Mason and Dino battling in the corner, trying to get it out of the MHC zone. Woo, shot taken, bouncing puck, and that's gloved by Strombeck. Screws on the face-off, pushes it forward. Boys are chasing it down. Billy on the chase, just not letting him out of that corner without them getting the puck free. Billy sends it along the other side. Maddox and Levi battling along the board, trying to get the puck free. They take a shot. Strombeck pushes it away. Brownie on this other side. Maddox and Cruz, two of our big boys, keeping them out. Brownie in the corner takes the look. Flyers come out with it. Boys are trying to tie him up. Good job by Brownie along the boards. Shot taken by them, goes high and wide. Brownie along the board still, trying to get the puck free. Cruz up to Billy. Billy up to Brownie. Billy gets it into the neutral zone. Cruz is in front. Tries to knock through. Ooh, gets hit right in the slot. My baby boy. Foothills bring it down into our zone. They take a shot. Great block by Mason using the body there. Let's get up to Clarky. Clarky chasing it into the Foothills zone. Back behind our net. Liam going into help. Liam out front. Go! By Liam! Yeah, I can't reach him, so you have to. Okay. Now pat her on the head for me. Yeah, okay. I had to go through. No, Naomi Ederman. 4-1. MHC. Jackson on the draw. Well, we played this team last time at their rink. They're the ones that kissed. One of their players stuck his tongue out at our parents. Yes. All right, boys in the MHC zone. They're going to send it up and out. It's not icing. Foothills chases it down. Dino chasing down the Foothills player. Cruz in the neutral zone. Mason there to help. They send it back behind our net. Swallows is there. He's using the board to send it into the neutral zone. Cruz says the centering pass into the neutral zone. Nobody there. Tate picks it up. Does a nice big pass, and Dino can't quite connect. But they do manage to force the Foothills players into their own zone. Dino chasing. Trent does a great job blocking it. He's going into the corner. He takes a shot. Tate keeping it in their zone. Billy in the neutral zone, sending it up to Dino. Dino does a nice centering pass. We didn't have anybody there. I think we had a shift change. Billy in the neutral zone. Paxton in the neutral zone. Dino in the neutral zone. Nice job by Maddie. This is a different team than when we played Foothills last time. They come into our zone. They take a shot, and it's covered up by Strombeck. 4-1 left in the game. We are up. Sorry, 4-1. MHC, 5:03 left in the game. Let's go Sunday. Turns on the faceoff, wins it back to Billy. Billy sends it up along the other side. Levi picks it up. He's got Brownie with him. Levi in the zone takes the shot, gets blocked. Levi back behind the net, trying to get it over to Brownie. Brownie takes a shot. Still no penalty, even though they knocked down Brownie and he wasn't playing the puck. They're just calling an icing. .438 left in the game. Cruz on the face-off in the Flyer zone. Puck goes down into the corner. Levi going in up after it. Good job by Mason keeping it in the neutral zone. Flyers bring it through. Cruz ties him up, sends him into the corner. Brownie doing a little shoving. Flyers are getting frustrated and they're getting a little dirty. We're waiting for some calls. And that should be an icing on MHC. I like it. I like it. All right, fresh legs. I got Paxton, Dino, Bryce, Mason, and Heskett. Dino comes up with the puck. He's all the way out front. He's going to take a shot. Goes wide. One of the players is hurt. Bryce is down. I'm not sure. Okay, one of the players is getting kicked out of the game. What did he do? What did he do? Okay, an elbow or a okay, some kind of head contact. So it looks like they're trying to decide the penalty. They haven't put anybody in the box yet. So one of the Foothills players has been kicked out of the game. Decisions are being made. Conversations are being had. Gives everybody a chance to take a breath. Looks like MHC is having some strategizing going on. Can you hit it? Okay, it looks like they have one in the box and one thrown out of the game. Penalty. That's Monument Hockey Club. Looks like they haven't updated it yet. Shot taken by Clarkey. I think that it was an imaginary puck that went through the air. Takes another shot. Ball by Trent Burke. It's 5-1. MHC. Right, here's on the face-off with Brownie and Barber. Flyers get a hold of it. Picked up by Mason. Mason's going to send it up into the netting. But down in the corner, Barber trying to get it over to Cruz. Barber in the neutral zone. Oh, Brownie in the neutral zone. He chases him into the Foothills zone. Brownie in the corner. Cruz there to pick it up. Little hit by Cruz there. Rays are definitely getting physical. They send it down to the corner. Another big hit. Puck stays down in that corner. Foothills trying to bring it out. They're bringing it all the way through. Boys are trying to tie him up. Good job by Stromback using the pads. Barber trying to get up to Brownie in the neutral zone. Mason over to Dino. Dino in their zone. Does a good center pass, tries to get it over to Paxton. Swallows to Mason. Mason dumps it into the Foothills zone. Paxton back behind their net. We got Levi hanging out in front, waiting for an open puck. Levi along the board sends it back to Walls. Walls sends it in, and Foothills are going to try and ice the puck. Stromby sends it up, gets it up to Mason. Mason stays. Paxton staying back on defense. Bryce going into help. Levi going into help. Shot taken. Looks like the goalie picked it up and dropped it. Let the play. Maddie trying to get it over to Paxton. Maddie's there. He's going to barrel through. Chasing him down in the Foothills zone. Bryce is there. Bryce tries to take a shot. Looks like it goes all the way around the boards. Picked up by Levi in the neutral zone. Levi brings it into the Foothills zone. Surfing to the boards. We got Cruz out there now. We've got 20 seconds left in the game. Foothills trying to get the puck out of their zone. Cruz in the neutral zone. Picked up by Levi. Levi to Liam. Liam's going to send it in. That's game. Speed 2-0 in the Foothills Frightfest. Yes.
Did the player stuck his tongue out?